This is an analysis of Shady Hills, Florida, presented by BSN nursing student attending St. Petersburg College, Lisa Campbell. The objective for this presentation are the historical overview of the community, analysis of the community structure, population, health-related resources and availability, environment, government, and public policy, and a list of prioritized community needs. While I can't find any information about the founding of Shady Hills, there is a wealth of information about the surrounding cities. As of the 2010 census report, Shady Hills, an unincorporated part of Pasco County, had a census of 11,523, an increase of 1,351 since the 2000 census report. According to 89-year-old lifelong resident Mr. Dominic Kelly, there was nothing but dirt and orange trees when I was growing up. Mr. Kelly is a part of the internationally known pigeon racing community, which began in 1985. The closest city to Shady Hills are Hudson, Florida, which was founded in 1868 by the Woolley, Hay, and Hudson families. Because Hudson is so close to the Gulf, Mr. Hudson started the fishing industry, which is still thriving today. In 1886, Hudson had a recorded census of 16 residents, which grew quickly after the railroad was built connecting Brooksville to Hudson. To the north of Shady Hills lays the city of Spring Hill, which was founded in 1967. This has quickly grown into a thriving residential and business district, providing shopping and restaurants to the citizens of Shady Hills. To the east of Shady Hills is a small Czechoslovakian community of Mazarek Town, which was founded in 1924 by Mr. Thomas Mazarek. He formed a plantation company shortly after having investors purchase 24,000 acres of land at $32.50 an acre. Mazarek Town was also a thriving fruit tree industry of tangerines, oranges, grapefruits, and grapes until numerous frosty winters destroyed the crops. Many families left in pursuit of other livelihoods. By the Depression of 1941, only 26 families remained. Because Shady Hills is a small, unincorporated city, many of the larger city amenities are not available. According to the Census Bureau, as of 2016, there are 4,331 family households and 538 vacant homes. There are 19 developed neighborhoods listed in Shady Hills per the Pasco County website, and no apartments or low-income housing available. There are 9 low-income housing apartments in Spring Hill, with there being for 55 and older demographics. The public schools in the area are rated no higher than 5 on a scale of 10. There are 3 elementary schools, 1 middle school, and 2 high schools located in the 10-mile radius. One of the newer high-rated schools is the K-12 Classical Prep School, which is a public school. There is a long waiting list with a few students chosen every year per the lottery system. Shady Hills has an array of beautiful parks, with the largest being Starkey Wilderness, sitting in the center of the western side of Pasco County. Starkey Wilderness has something for everyone wanting to enjoy the outdoors. The closest library to Shady Hills is located 8 miles away in Spring Hill, but Shady Hills Methodist Church has a program to check out books for residents who don't have transportation. The nearest bus stop, taking residents along routes to Brooksville, Spring Hill, and Pasco County, is a 2.5-mile walk. Unfortunately, there are no sidewalks along the way. The population has increased by 67.7% between the 2000 and 2010 census report. The rapid growth has led to overcrowded roads left in poor condition. There is currently a large-scale road construction project underway, which should be completed by the summer. The road on county lines separating Pasco and Hernando County is being widened to allow for the current and expected future population growth. For the nearest medical services, one must travel a short distance out of Shady Hills. There are 2 hospitals, one being a level 2 trauma center, 3 urgent care centers, 8 assisted living facilities, 10 home care and equipment care companies, and a large assortment of primary and specialist care offices. The Pasco County Health Department is located approximately 6 miles from Shady Hills, with a variety of business hours starting at 7:30 in the morning. For the fur family members, there are 6 veterinarian offices located conveniently in Shady Hills. Several vets do house calls since there are so many homes with livestock. Objectives of the community are to increase the number of people with primary care providers, establish a patient-provider relationship, reduces the overall cost to the community, and improves the quality and outcome of a person's life. Promote a healthy social and physical environment by providing affordable access to health care for everyone, and provide safety within the community, such as safe roads, crosswalks, speed bumps, and sidewalks. Reduce tobacco use by providing education and easy-to-obtain treatment programs. This will improve the overall health of not only the smoker, but anyone exposed to the secondhand smoke, especially children who are susceptible to ear infections, sudden infant death syndrome, respiratory infections, and asthma exacerbations. There is a vast amount of conveniently located shopping to meet the needs of the community. Families can have fun at any of the parks located within Shady Hills, with activities including hiking, horseback riding, biking, rollerblading, jogging, camping, picnicking, and fishing. Most parks have a $4 parking fee, which is put back into the upkeep of the park. The Florida Aquifer is the main water source for the community, serving approximately 10 million people. Homes in the Shady Hills area use septic tanks for waste water and are not hooked up to the city sewage system. Shady Hills doesn't have a city police department. Service is provided by the West Pasco Sheriff Office. The Fire Rescue Service has 26 departments located throughout Pasco County. Each fire rescue member also carries an EMT or paramedic license. They have an average response time of 6 minutes. Pasco County has a budget of $1,379,542,848. The Board of Commissioners are officials who are elected through the voting process. The board meets twice a month at 10 a.m. It is broadcast on the local cable television station. The community is encouraged to attend. The live attendance is usually very small. Mayor Rob Marlowe is listed as the Newport Richey representative, but his office takes calls for Shady Hills. The board is a dedicated group who are committed to balance the county budget, keep the residents safe and healthy, exchange ideas to further promote community and its needs. They are dedicated to caring for the community. Shady Hills has a few churches dedicated to feeding and clothing the homeless and low-income community. The nearest shelter is located 12 miles north of Shady Hills in Spring Hill. There is a big issue as transportation is not readily available to the homeless and lack of web access to locate assistance. The Coalition for the Homeless of Pasco County is a nonprofit organization providing education, food, hygiene, shelter, medical, and case management. Per the Coalition's website, on January 1, 2013, there were 1,652 people, men, women, and children, listed as homeless or in need of emergency shelter. Homeless people can be seen in Shady Hills panhandling on the side of the busy intersection with cars speeding by. This is a safety issue. While there are programs to assist with community needs, it may be difficult to access them for the people who have the greatest need. According to floridaliteracy.org, Pasco County's population who don't have the basic educational skills such as reading and writing is 12%. Out of these people, the vast number will not ask for assistance because they feel ashamed. Add this to the lack of funding to meet transportation needs, lack of commuter system to access where to find places and to assist, and it becomes a recipe for disaster. The community programs need more volunteers to locate people in need and supply them with the tools to get assistance from the county. Help is available, but there are so many barriers to finding the assistance. The lack of sidewalks in Shady Hills has been debated at the county commissioner meetings. This is a safety concern, with the roadways getting busier and especially during the winter months when all the northerners relocate to their winter homes, adding further congestion. Drive anywhere in Shady Hills or Monteverde Drive and you will see crosses marking the spots where fatalities occurred. The previously talked about road conditions on County Line Road will have sidewalks built in to assist the pedestrians walking along the busy road. In 2011, the Department of Transportation reported 23.58 pedestrian deaths per 100,000 and 25.73 bicycle deaths per 100,000. Sidewalks need to be placed on the busy roads, especially for our school-aged children who walk to the bus stop and school each morning. According to No Kid Hungry, 13 million children living in poverty in 2016. 22.7% of Florida children are considered food insecure, meaning they don't eat regular meals. They go to school hungry, which makes learning difficult. Children in school who rely on free or reduced lunches in programs such as the one in Pasco County called Nutrition Zone. Currently, the elementary school meal costs $2.50 at a cost of $50 a month. The free lunch program is helpful, but our community needs to help these children during the summer months as well. The Pasco County Sheriff Office, led by Sheriff Naco, was established in 1887. The Sheriff Office serves 450,000 citizens, and it averages response to approximately 250,000 calls each year with 5-minute response times. The office is overtaxed with calls and lack of supportive care of voluntary school crossing guards. We need more crossing guards, especially since we lack the safety of sidewalks with our children walking to school and crossing busy streets. Pasco County started a new campaign, hashtag Pasco Proud, and are asking the community to help in tips and send pictures. Since October of 2017, 143 complaints were called in. This illegal dumping looks horrible, is a breeding ground for rodent and reptiles which carry disease, but also puts our environment and water supply in danger. This illegal act costs thousands of dollars to the taxpayers, but could seriously injure a child if they stumbled upon the mess. While Washington is hashing out repealing the Affordable Care Act, many people still remain uninsured or underinsured. The people who fall into this category are families in poverty. The biggest issue are with many families who care for children with special needs who are trach, G-tube, and vent dependent who need home health nursing and transportation. In a study published in 2013, it found between the years 2005 and 2006 that 38% of children with special needs were severely underinsured for their substantial needs. Our county needs to put these children first to provide for their needs and stop making these parents jump through hoops and cut through the bureaucratic red tape.